What's up, YouTube? Welcome to the Shannon and Mary Show. Today we're going to be talking about Star Wars. Basically, it's my review for Solo, a Star Wars story. We went and saw it Friday. And, yeah, that's it. I'm going to give my review on it, so...
I found the grave.
What's up, YouTube? Let's talk about some Star Wars. Me and my family went to go see this movie, Solo, a Star Wars story, on Friday. My wife had pre-bought our tickets. And, yeah, we had a great time. It was me, Mary, and my wife. We also had a ticket for our son, Zachary Taylor Rice. But he decided that his friends are more important than his family, so he went off and hung out with them instead. Our feelings were hurt. They were hurt. But it is what it is. Whatever, Zach. Have fun with your buddies. Buddies and friends can come and go, but your family will always be there. Until you hurt them so much they don't want to be there anymore. Only coming around when you need something, buddy. That kind of sucks. Anyways, let's get over that. My feelings aren't hurt. Maybe a little. But whatever. We saw the movie and you didn't. Spoiler alert, Darth Maul is in the movie, and it's awesome. Anyways, I'm sorry, I just spoiled a major plot point for like a bunch of people, but without warning, I'm sorry. Warning, there will be more spoilers in this video. Anyways, let's get down to the nitty-gritty of the movie. Solo, a Star Wars story. Was it good? No. It was terrible. I'm just kidding. The movie was, to me, at first, the beginning of the movie, it was kind of slow. A little bit boring. It kind of made me feel like I was watching a Star Wars TV show on Netflix, if that makes any sense. But the movie did turn around towards like the middle of the movie, and it was good. It turned out to be really good. Of course, the director Ron Howard had to redo a ton of stuff in the movie, so he didn't really, I don't know if he had much to work with or whatever. If he had done the movie like from scratch, it probably could have been better, but he didn't. And as far as the story goes, it was kind of like mainly a heist story. I mean, I guess these Star Wars story adventures are like supposed to be not like Star Wars, I guess. Like Rogue One was, it's a side story, basically a side story. And Rogue One was good, and this one was pretty good too, I guess. I wouldn't say it was the best Star Wars movie, but I would definitely say it was not the worst. A lot of reviews out there, you're going to see people just crapping all over Solo, like, oh, this was terrible, this was terrible. But I'm not going to crap on it because I liked it. I thought it was good. Let's see. Let's talk about the things that I didn't like personally. I didn't like. Like I said, it felt like I was watching a Netflix movie, and that's not really what you want when you go to the movies. You don't want to feel like you're watching something that on TV. You want that movie experience. And at first, I didn't get that from Solo. I didn't get that at all. I was like, oh man, I feel like I'm watching a Netflix movie. But was Solo a story that we needed? No, not really. It's kind of the movie that no one really wanted, but we got one, and it was, like I said, it was pretty good. Let's talk about the actors in the movie. The most standout actors I thought that were good were, of course, Chewie. He was awesome. He was one of my favorite characters in this movie. Donald Glover. He's also a standout character. He played Lando perfectly. I thought he did a great job. And then you've got Woody Harrelson. He was also great. I have no complaints with him. And then you've got that other guy. I don't know his name. I'm sorry that I don't know his name, but he was in the Avengers movie. He played, wow, what was that guy's name? Can't think of his name. I'll probably shoot out a picture of him from Avengers. I can't even think of his Avenger character. He was the one, I guess he was he? No, he wasn't Ultron, but he was the other guy. The guy who had the stone in his head that Thanos like ripped out of his head. Whatever. Oops, I spoiled the Avengers for somebody. But anyways, that guy was in the movie, and his character wasn't, I don't know, I guess he was supposed to be the villain, but he seemed like a second-rate villain, I guess. It was like, maybe he was the regular villain or the lesser-known villain leading up to the main villain, but we never got the main villain. It was basically more about, the heist itself and, the Kessel Run. And, well, for what it was cool. Let's see. He did all right. And now let's talk about the main guy. I can't even pronounce his name. The Elrich, whatever. The guy who plays Han Solo. We're going to call him that. The guy who plays Han Solo. Now, at first, and, throughout the trailers, I'm like, no. I don't like this guy. I hate him. He sucks. But as you're watching the movie, he kind of grows on you. Like, I wish his voice was a little bit deeper. But, he made the Han Solo character his own. And I guess I thought that was kind of cool. I mean, do I want to see another movie with him in it as Solo? Yeah, I'd watch that. Because of the way this one ended, I would like to see maybe one more movie, and that's it. Now, I know the next Star Wars story is going to be Boba Fett. It was announced a few days after. Now, this movie probably won't make as much as the other Star Wars movies, but because, a lot of people don't really care to see this one. But it was good. Like I said, the guy who plays Solo he did a decent job. I'm not gonna lie. He did a decent job. I mean, he made it his own. His relationship with Chewie in the movie was great. You felt like, hey, these guys are gonna be friends and it's gonna work. He pulled it off, and it was just really great. Now let's Well, I mean, it wasn't like really great, but it was good. The movie, for what it was really good. Ron Howard didn't have a whole lot to work with. Like I said, I wish he had gotten to do the movie from scratch, but he just had to basically take what was already there and reshape it into something watchable, I guess. But as far as the story goes, it's just like the backstory of Han Solo, like how he got his name, which I thought was stupid. I mean, I guess it was. I mean, I don't know. I guess it was all right. He was at a terminal or whatever, and the guy asked him for his name, and he's like Han, and then he goes like, "What's your family name?" And he's like, "I have no one." And the guy's like, "Oh, Solo." So he types in, "Oh, your name is going to be Han Solo because you're a loner." And then he just kept that name. He kept that name, and that was it. To me, I thought that was kind of, I don't know, lame, maybe. It's a little lame. But anyways, so the action scenes in the movie were pretty nice. I liked the train robbing scene. Yeah, they had like a train robbing scene. It was pretty cool. And all your fight scenes were great. And like I said, Woody Harrelson, he was basically the mentor, kinda. He made, that's how Han got his blaster. It was Woody Harrelson's rifle. He had turned it into a little blaster and just handed it to him, and that's how he got that. Why he still uses that gun? Oh well, then I think he ended up killing Woody Harrelson at the end of the movie with that same gun. Spoiler alert. But yeah, the movie was good. It was a good. The movie was, I don't know, at a scale of 1 to 10, I'd probably give it a 6, or like, like in school, you give it a grade. I would give it a C+. It was an average, mediocre type movie that we didn't really need it, but we got it, and it was all right. It wasn't terrible. It wasn't Phantom Menace. It wasn't that, but it was still good. It was still good. I liked it. I'm gonna buy it when it comes out on DVD. Hopefully, yeah. I want them to make another one and have Ron Howard do it from scratch. That would be really cool. Whether or not it comes out like after the Boba Fett movie, but I need, let's see, I'm forgetting something. We're not talking about something in the movie. Oh, the droids in the movie. Well, the droid. I guess it was Lando's droid. She was in the movie, and she did all right. I don't really see them making like a lot of Han Solo toys or Solo toys out of the droids or the memorable characters. Yeah. Oh, another thing that I didn't like about the movie was I liked Chewie, but like Chewie's family that we saw in the movie, I guess, well, it wasn't his family, but there were other Wookiees. They looked terrible. Chewie's Chewie. Chewie looks awesome, and then you see the other Wookiees, and their costumes look like they got them from a yard sale and just threw them on. And you're just like, what? Why do they look like that? Maybe they, I don't know. Maybe they just ran out of money in the wardrobe department or something. But, I mean, we've seen Wookiees done in, the prequels, and they looked pretty awesome. But I guess, that's because of the CG. But I don't know why they didn't go with that. CG, awesome looking Wookiees here, but they didn't. Anyways, that was like one gripe I had about it. And, yeah, that was it. I mean, of course, you know, you don't really see any lightsabers because I think with, you know, the Star Wars stories, they're kind of straying away from that and showing the other side of Star Wars, I guess. So, and it's cool. It's cool. So, I'm going to buy Solo, A Star Wars Story on DVD. And hopefully, you know, like I said, if you guys want to go see a movie this weekend, I would recommend Solo, A Star Wars Story. But if, you know, you're a Star Wars fan and you don't really care to see the movie, then it's no big deal. You'll probably, I don't know, any real Star Wars fan will see the movie anyways, no matter what, and we'll buy it because we have to have a complete collection of all the Star Wars movies. Good or bad. I own a copy of Phantom Menace. I hate that movie. I don't hate it. It's just, it's the worst one. But I still own a copy. Because it came with my box set. But anyways. Let's see. Yeah, go see this movie. If you're not a Star Wars fan, still go see it. It's not bad. It's a great popcorn movie. Let's see. I'm trying to ruin. I wanna put more spoilers in it, but let's see. Oh, the Millennium Falcon looks awesome, by the way. We get to see why it looks the way it does in the newer movies, or you know, in the older movies, because Han just messes that thing up. But it looks cool. It's still pretty cool. Let's see what else. Oh, there's a Darth Maul scene. At first, well, I'm gonna just go ahead and spoil it. Well, anyways, there's a scene with Darth Maul in it where the girl, she's obviously a traitor. You know, the point of the story for Solo is to basically trust no one, and even his girlfriend and his mentor, they're both traitors, and she has a higher boss that she answers to, and we thought that it was the bad guy, main bad guy in the movie. I don't forgot his name. You know, the guy with the thing on his head face. But anyways, he's but he's not her boss. He's not her main boss. Her main boss, she was talking to like a hologram, and you see the hood, and I thought it was going to be, you know, a Sith Lord or something along that lines. And the hood comes back, and you see that it's Darth Maul, and he pulls out his lightsaber, and it's like, it's Darth Maul. That's so cool. It's like Darth Maul from Episode 1 did not die. He's lived. He survived being cut in half, and he's probably like half robot or something like that. And it was so cool. I thought that was like, I was like, oh, because I didn't expect that, and I thought it was great. So they have to do another one. They just have to make Solo, A Star Wars Story Part 2, or Solo, The Adventure Continues, something like that. Because, you know, and they also lead up to, you know, Jabba the Hutt. He's apparently the gangster that they're going to see at the end of the movie, like right before they roll the credits. So they need to make one more, just one more, and have more Darth Maul, because Darth Maul was such a great character in Phantom Menace. I mean, you were like, oh man, he's going to be a cool bad guy, and then they kind of just dropped the ball on him. They just cut him, well, they cut him in half. Anyways, I guess that's it for this video. I'm not going to say anything else about Solo: A Star Wars Story because, you know, like I said, the movie was average. The movie was average. And a lot of people are going to hate on it, but whatever. I liked it. I thought it was pretty good. Just like I liked The Last Jedi. It wasn't, like I said, that one wasn't the greatest either, but I still liked it. I don't care. I liked it. But anyways, thanks for watching this video. I hope you guys liked it. It's ran a little bit long, but you know, I like to ramble. So hit that like button, subscribe to my channel, and in the next video, I'll probably have my little girl with me. We're going to review Chuck E. Cheese. We went there also on Friday, and I want her to give her thoughts, and then I'm going to give you my thoughts. That's a spoiler for you for the Chuck E. Cheese video. But anyways, thanks for watching. I got more videos coming up. I'm waiting for stuff to come from Amazon because I've completed another awesome collection. So I'm going to show that off because I've been wanting to complete this collection for a while, and I finally gave in and ordered it from Amazon, and now I'm going to show you guys. But in the next video, and I'm still trying to get a hold of a Carolina Reaper so I can do that. So I can do that for you guys because I think I'm up to 23 subscribers. So I'm looking forward to that.
Not really.